Hey all, producer diary number 3, I think. Just wanted to talk today quickly about something that I came up against recently and was chatting about with some other people, which is nerves and fear and how you conquer that, or whether you need to conquer that. And I certainly find that when I've got new clients in the studio, I do have some nerves, and it comes from a good place. I get it when I'm DJing. I've almost been crippled by it, to the point where at a gig in Glastonbury, my friend Nick had to literally put me in front of the turntables. I could barely speak and barely function. He set everything up for me and kind of said, right, you're there, you know what you're doing, carry on with it, you know, you've got this. And so they're a really real thing, and fear can stop you doing all sorts of things. And in this journey with the album that I'm producing for Sykes, I do have that fear. I fear that I'm not good enough. I fear that I'm going to let him down, and in turn let myself down. And although it's not good to pander to that, it's certainly something that a lot of people will have to find that they live with. You can't be brilliant at everything, but you can be confident in your abilities, but that might not cover everything that you need to do. And I find that my abilities don't cover everything I need to do. As I've explained before, I work mostly mixing and mastering, and I know what I'm doing. I'm good at it, and I'm comfortable in that. But even that with a new client, you know, when I'm speaking to someone new, and when I send them the first revisions, I get nervous, and I sort of dread seeing their replies in my inbox, because I worry that I'm not good enough, and what will it be if they hate what I've done. But the more I do it, the more I realise that I can do it, and I'm not shit at it. So, and the same with DJing, and the same with having people in the studio. The more you do something, the less frightening it gets. But you do have to go through those early days of being nervous. But be prepared, have your ducks in a line, and have some confidence, have some faith in yourself. You got this. When I was playing at We Out here recently, and P-Ro, who was playing after me, she said, I would rather pay you money to carry on playing than to play myself. I'm that scared. And I was a bit blown away by that, because although I had been nervous and I had to drive there and make sure I was there in time, and there's all these X, Y, and Z of all these different things I've got to do to be able to get to this gig in time, to be able to do the thing that I like. I kind of busied myself with the doing. So by the time I actually got there, it was kind of like, well, this is just, I'm on the radio, this is easy. And the fact that she said that to me really made me remember some of the terrible nerves that I've had. And yeah, I just kind of said to her, look, there's a few people here, you're playing, you do this all the time, this is what you've set out to do, this is what you want to do, this is the fun stuff, this is the good bit. And just said, you're here to please yourself. If some other people dance and enjoy it, then that's brilliant, but that's not necessarily the whole reason. You're here to enjoy this. That's why you signed up for it. And she fired me a message later on just saying, thank you so much for your kind words. So nerves are a very real thing for a lot of people, but don't let it stop you doing the things that you enjoy or the things that you want to do, because you can get over it and yourself quite easily. See you next time.